that yours?
No? But it would be so awesome if it was.
Insomniac saved the best for last. Spider-Man Silver Lining is what I wanted the first 2 chapters of the City That Never Sleeps DLC to actually be. Great character work across the board is not only fun in the moment, but raises intriguing, farther-reaching implications for the story. And with varied missions and a clear sense of resolution, this is just such a more satisfying day in the very dangerous life of Spider-Man. Silver Lining's story will only run you about an hour and a half at most, but its story missions are some of the most varied of the DLC, and I thought all were a joy to play. Silver Sable's return is a treat. I found her to be a bit forgettable in the main campaign, but with her dual desires to retrieve her gear from Hammerhead and work toward helping her home country, Insomniac has done a nice job of adding depth to her. And her lack of patience for puns and sarcasm makes for great interplay with Spider-Man. Of course, Hammerhead is still at large after Turf Wars, and I was concerned that the rematch would repeat the mistake of padding out his boss battle with needless frustration. But instead, Round 2 is challenging but fair, and fun in its escalation. The rest of the missions mix in great stealth sections, some fun all-out brawls, and even an amusing Peter Parker moment. There's a variety here that reflects the main campaign in microcosm.
Bring it on!
Wait a minute. Is this a dance-off? I love those!
And yes, there are the predictable side missions to attend to, but they all culminate in something more interesting this time around. There are plenty of samey crimes to stop and some boring screwball challenges, but a collectible-focused side mission actually makes good use of the environment and includes a pretty interesting tale tying into the last chapter to boot. Insomniac has once again done a great job of fleshing out Spider-Man's relationships with the ensemble cast. More so than the last few DLCs, Spider-Man's interactions with MJ, Miles, Sable, and more feel like they're building the world and the people within it, rather than just servicing the story in the moment.
Right. We work together. Like partners.
At the same time, Silver Lining's plot is where the 3rd chapter truly shines. It elevates the more uninteresting character aspects of the previous DLCs, while tying everything together pretty neatly. In fact, The City That Never Sleeps fares far better when played all together than as a 3-part story played over time, and it makes me wish it had been released all at once. But Silver Lining is a rewarding end and exciting tease for the future in its own right. And for more, be sure to check out our original Spider-Man review and see the Spidey suit from Sam Raimi's Spider-Man movies in action. And of course, for everything else Spider-Man, you're already in the right place, IGN.